Morning, everybody. Welcome to the webcast. My name is Mike, live for the Manufactured Home Show. I kind of like this darkness feel we got going with only the background light. I think that looks a little bit better. I'm not sure. What does it matter? Welcome to the live show. Sponsored by ManufacturedHomeMart.com, the premier online store for manufactured housing. Welcome everybody to the Wednesday, May 25th edition of the Manufactured Home Show. There is so much going on. Our world has seemingly come off the tracks. So much to talk about. Let's go to I couldn't even bring myself the webcast yesterday because I just feel so depressed about what's going on. Not just personally, but over there in the Midwest with all these tornadoes. Looking for some good news, and there just seems to be none. And then, of course, yesterday again, the Midwest gets pounded, and people died in tornadoes in Oklahoma and Arkansas, and Missouri got pummeled again. But the big story is Oklahoma and other places too that got hit by these devastating tornadoes. So far, they've had twice as many killer tornadoes as normal for their season. I just want to take another moment right away to just pray, ask for mercy from God. I mean, it is devastating what Mother Nature can do to us. And there is no buildings that can survive this type of thing. And those people that cannot get underground, it's just the most deadly environment they can be. But taking a moment to pray for everybody in the Midwest, Oklahoma, Missouri, just everywhere over there. You know, we've already had so much trauma with the flooding, and now y'all are being hit with tornadoes as well. My heart goes out to you all. Let me share with you. Oops, wrong video. I want to share with you this. This is from yesterday's Today Show, MSNBC.com. You can see this video. This is basically events playing out yesterday in Oklahoma. Take a listen to the way this is reported. And just the brave, I don't know if you call it brave or crazy, but I mean, these guys literally are driving all around these tornadoes and also flying in the air. Listen to this.
A series of tornadoes roared through the Oklahoma City area on Tuesday. This was the terrifying scene unfolding in Grady County as a large tornado chewed up the landscape.
It could be an F5.
NBC station K4, News Channel 4 was on the air covering the fast-moving events.
Folks, the town of Fairview, you need to get underground. This tornado is on the ground. It is headed your way. I'm 15 miles west of El Reno. Oh my gosh, it's bigger than before.
One of their meteorologists
This is from yesterday,
caught in a storm,
Tuesday.
driving out to safety as power poles danced in the air around him.
Unbelievable.
The half-mile line wedge, it's another killer tornado. It might across Highway 81 is when it intensified, and it almost got us. It intensified right on top of us. Amazing.
That video.
From the air, chopper
Incredible.
footage captured the devastation as the terrifying scene played out.
Look at this tornado. This is just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Look at it just tearing up the ground. Look at the debris. That's a roof. It's taking roofs.
I saw one video
In the
where
aftermath, the grim reality was striking.
Yeah.
These survivors took shelter in their basement. They escaped with only some cuts and bruises.
That's their house. It's just
it's gone.
Propane leaking from the wreckage of what was once their home.
I saw another video yesterday where a semi truck got hit by and just took apart. I mean, it was actual total incredible footage. These guys are very brave to be running into the storm. Please be careful. But anyway, once again, please everyone watch out for the tornadoes and be safe. You know, if you can't get underground, stay away from the windows. I think people in the Midwest know exactly what to do. Man, I understand the president is going to be traveling to Missouri and stuff, and man, FEMA is awfully busy these days. I think that I want to interject again. I think our manufactured housing associations can come together along with maybe some of the bigger communities involved that are getting affected too. I know that there are tons and tons of folks living in manufactured housing across the Midwest, and FEMA is probably not enough. It's good to work with those folks, I'm sure, and I know some of the leaders were doing so with the flooding. We've got the tornado issues as well, which appears to be a violent problem. And God only knows as we go towards hurricane season what's going to be happening to us. This is a time for us to step up, as we may have to produce some homes for people to live in, whether it's temporary or whether it's permanent. Time for the manufactured housing industry to step up. Let's do business in the Midwest to help those folks affected. The call-in, by the way, everybody is always welcome, whether you're a consumer or you're an industry professional or just a passerby on Ustream. While the live show is going on, you're welcome to call in. Phone number's on your screen. Now, this is huge news as well. I've never talked about it on the webcast, but you couldn't avoid it if you were watching any kind of news yesterday with the lady they call Tot Mom. And just as they like to say in the broadcasting business, bombshell. I love how these guys introduce the footage. But anyway, here I won't say that. Bombshell. I won't say it. But listen to this stuff. This is I'll just give you a taste of it. Casey Anthony trial. And I'll give you a little commentary what I think about it.
Defense attorney Jose Baez dropped this bombshell this morning that Kaylee allegedly drowned in the family swimming pool. So watch this now.
This is yesterday.
How in the world can a mother wait 30 days before ever reporting her child missing? It's insane. It's bizarre. Something's just not right about that.
That's true.
Well, the answer is actually relatively simple.
Tell us.
She never was missing. Kaylee Anthony died on June 16, 2008, when she drowned in her family's swimming pool.
All right, then the defense made a shocking claim that Casey's father,
Let it keep
George
going.
Anthony, knew about the drowning and was complicit in helping hide his granddaughter's body. And I want to remind people that we were talking about sexual abuse a few minutes ago, but these are all allegations. Nobody knows really what the truth is here.
That's right,
But
Dr. Drew.
Let's see this tape about George Anthony's participation.
Thank you very much.
As soon as Casey came around this corner and went back, she saw George Anthony holding Kaylee in his arms. She immediately grabbed Kaylee and began to cry and cry and cry. And shortly thereafter, George began to yell at her. "Look what you've done! Your mother will never forgive you, and you will go to jail for child neglect for the rest of your freaking life."
Oh boy, we're going to hear.
My reaction, exactly. Everybody has probably seen this, but it gets better or worse, depending on your point of view. Jose Baez, the lead attorney, goes on to basically throw not only the father, but the brother as well, both of them under the bus on allegations of sexual abuse towards Casey Anthony. I didn't pull that part of the tape, so I'm not going to try to roll it. But most of you who have been following this story know. Now, here's my take. It's not gonna work. The problem is not that they said that Kaylee drowned. From a defense perspective, that's actually quite brilliant to finally say, okay, this is what happened, and it was an accident. But the problem is that they took it too far. Some of the people I watched yesterday were commenting and sort of went that way. and I tend to agree. This defense is going to be a problem because now sort of put the burden of proof on the defense to show that Mr. Anthony did in fact sexually abuse her. That's probably going to be hard to do because the only person that's going to be able to say that is Casey Anthony herself, which means she'll have to take the stand, which also opens her up for cross-examination. Not really sure how believable Casey Anthony is going to be, and this type of drama is, we haven't seen this type of courtroom drama, and everybody knew it was coming too. Since OJ, they're already comparing it to OJ. We all know how that turned out, but this is totally different, but high profile case, very high profile. What else did I have for you? Oh, on the lighter side, check this out about Facebook. Now, I'm a big fan of the social media, and I really feel like the website incorporates that very well, all the social media, particularly YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and of course Ustream. We use this as a tool. And this little video, which of course will just be audio for you, I got from USA Today, and it's talking about liking on Facebook. Now listen to this lady. She works for Facebook, but listen to what she has to say. This is from a business perspective now. This is not just playing around. Here we go.
Why are likes so important?
So like is really an endorsement. It's a very lightweight action that allows a user to say, I like what you're doing in this area. I like your photo, I like your comment, and I like your new product. I want to put a vote in for you. And again, why that's important is because as their other friends see that content, they get a sense of how those friends like to interact with your business.
Likes are now so coveted that firms have popped up to sell them, asking folks to click the button over and over. Facebook's take?
We're not fans of being, of buying likes because those are disingenuous and they don't mean anything. And eventually what happens is if that page is publishing to that individual's profile, they're going to start marking them as spam. So that's not good. You really want a genuine like. You want someone to like your business because they really do.
How often should a company post?
We actually just looked into this, and it varies by industry and blah, 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 blah. But the general rule is that, you're in pretty good shape if you're posting 3 times a week. That gets you a pretty sweet spot. And I think what's nice about that, too, is it's not 15 times a week. So it's relatively low maintenance. But there's enough fresh material that people want to keep coming back, and they keep hearing from you.
Reporting from Palo Alto, I'm Jefferson Graham.
Lord God, sorry about that. I thought that this lady hit the nail on the head. So a lot of us in a variety of different businesses, but speaking strictly about the manufactured housing industry, there is quite a bit of talk about how to use social media, and I do believe in it, and I think it's a good thing. Now, part of what you get with a membership on manufacturedhomemart.com is sort of that type of networking, because I'm constantly putting out things about our customers, positive messages and props and kudos and just promotion on the social media. Which, speaking of which, I'd like to give a couple of plugs out right now, right away. Let's give plugs to Blackhawk Homes of Arizona, Arizona retailer of new and used manufactured homes. You can find them at blackhawkhomes.net. In Texas, we have StarTex Homes of Texas at StarTexHomesOfTexas.com. Get a hold of Dave over there. They new manufactured housing. Florida, our newest community member, Harbor Cove. And I forget their website, forgive me, but let's go find it real fast. It'll only take 1 second. But the point I was trying to make to you guys as I look for Harbor Cove's website, because I do want to plug them, is that it doesn't take a lot of maintenance with the Facebooking, and it's not just as Twitter too, and it speaks to the point of overdoing it, because there's a lot of businesses out there. There's a lot of them that are overdoing it. But I think that could be detrimental, but it does depend on the industry you're in. So the 3 times a week rule doesn't necessarily apply to manufactured housing. It could be, for you, it could be once a week, could be twice a week. For me, I feel like I need to post like just at least one thing every day. Just one though.
Sorry.
Here we got Harbor Cove.
Sorry.
Hi there. That's okay. Say sorry to my audience. At least you could give them a wave and a little smile.
She said sorry.
They can't see you probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. It's myharborcove.com. Resident-owned waterfront community in Southwest Florida. This looks beautiful, this place. I was looking at their website, and it looks like a very nice place to be. If I was in Florida, I will live there. Okay. Let's switch over. You know, I didn't pull any local news. I didn't pull any manufactured home news. As you know, many times what I do here on the Manufactured Home Show is completely off the cuff. There's no pay scale or wage involved in what I do on the Manufactured Home Show. So the preparation usually involves me and my morning coffee, just like anybody might review the news. So there was something I did want to talk about manufactured home related, and now it's escaping me. Ah, well, that's okay. Listen, we've droned on long enough because the headline news was so much. But we'll be back for more webcasting, more videos, and of course, please use manufacturedhomemart.com for buying and selling manufactured homes, also renting them. And we encourage you to use that site. We thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you very, very much. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Thursday show. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.